The spear gun is a weapon used by the predator species. Throughout different sources, this weapon has changed in design and what projectile it fires. The first movie was supposed to have a spear gun, kind of. Some early art pieces of the Predator had shown the hunter firing something from its arm, but when they were filming some scenes with the red suit, they changed it to firing a spinning, bladed object. And during the final version, Blaine gets hit by a bladed object that looks like a spear tip. This was different when compared to early designs, and this dates back to 1987. The second movie would feature a spear tip being fired from the gauntlet. These objects were smaller in size. If you look closely, you can see the open slot where the spear tip fires out of. And over the years, when the spear gun appeared in other sources, like video games, we can see that in 1999 and in 2001, the AVP games on PC had their own variation of the spear gun. One would fire giant spears, and the other fired smaller tips. In 2003, Aliens vs. Predator Extinction was released. This weapon was used by the Stalker Predator for long-range combat. It's held with two hands because it's large and long. This weapon was also seen in the 2005 game Predator Concrete Jungle, but the design was changed. It was now a smaller firearm that was held with one hand. So here's the thing that I want to know. Where did the original design of the spear gun actually come from? Well, during the years of 1989, 1991, and 1996, there were 3 comic book stories about Dutch's brother. His name was John Schaefer. His original story arc was around 3 encounters with predators, while he searched for information about Dutch. But it was the second story, which took place in Siberia, where we learned something about the predator weapons. You can see that some predators have a weapon with multiple bladed edges on the end of it. This seems to look much different than the normal combat stick or spear that some predators are known to use. It's later shown in the story that this weapon is held with both hands but aimed in front of the target, almost like a firearm or a long-range weapon. A human is then shown stepping on a trap, which activates a very large device around him, impaling him with spikes as it wraps around his body. Right after this, we get confirmation that the handheld weapon we saw earlier can fire the spears that it holds inside. This story dates back to 1991, when the Cold War comic book was released, which is 8 years before the first AVP game was released on PC in 1999, which also features a spear gun weapon. So I think this could be the earliest sighting of a spear gun type of weapon before it was shown in the video games. It's possible that this inspired the final design of the spear gun that we now see in video games. If you do find any other source before 1991 that shows any type of spear gun weapon, then tell me in the comments section, because there's a lot of stories out there and there could be an earlier sighting of a similar weapon. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.